get it started here tonight. Let's go. 614 Graphics, late model stock series, ready to go. Your pole sitter from Chaos Motorsports, Big Mac McDonald into 1, Billy Van Meter, the owner of Chaos, into 2, Chris Jones into 3 spot. That's Sofa King Fast Sim Sports Machine. The 4 of Josh Divers for Chaos. Brandon Parks, owner and operator, Next Level Racers in that 5 spot. Rick Kelly driving for Chaos into 6. Anthony Monroe, Broken Axle Motorsports owner, into 7. Brant out of Texas in that number 8 spot. Stephen Hod out of New England racing for Broken Axle Motorsports. And the 10, the Joshua B out of New England racing for Chaos Motorsports. All right, take a look at conditions down here in 10OC. 72 degrees, clear skies, and 2 mile-an-hour winds. A big thanks again to 614 Graphics, being the title sponsor of the Late Model Stock Series. All right, looks like they're just waiting on a couple guys to get gridded up here. It looks like Rick Kelly, Chris Jones still trying to figure out where they want to put that brake bias at, I'm sure, right there. That's a big hot topic after this update. Brake bias. What are we going to do with that brake bias? I don't know. We're going to find out here. Oh, hopefully they don't miss the grid here, but they got spawned in. Good job. Big Mac McDonald there, Chris Jones there. Good-looking group of guys out here tonight. Should be able to put on a damn good show for us here. We'll see how it works. 614 Graphics. Late model stock series, getting ready to fire them off here. Now we're going to get them rolling here. We'll go P1 to green and get these guys fired right up here. No problem. Gather them up. We ain't wasting no time here. Big Mac McDonald on the inside there, the 23, Billy Van Meter. So Chaos Motorsports front row looking good here. All right, make sure they know, yes. All starts and restarts are on green in this series. All starts and restarts are on green. Good luck. Big Mac McDonald, Billy Van Meter front row. Let's get racing here. 75 laps at Bristol Motor Speedway. Big Mac waiting on that green flag to drop. Green flag out, and let's get them twisted here at Bristol. Take them down into turn number 1 here. No problem there. Big Mac out front easily. Van Meter going to slip right up in line there. And, oh boy, you see the Chaos machine having to slow up a little bit there. Chris Jones about popped his nose right up there. Didn't want to be there. Brandon Parks there also. He slides himself now in the bottom there. The 57 going up the track. Brandon Parks there going to pop his nose in front. Not clear yet. Still a great battle brewing right here. Brandon Parks cleared it up. Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, and Brant back there in the back. You see Josh Divers going to the low side here. Brandon Parks now trying to clear himself there. And contact made with the 57. And they got a little racing deal going on right here. 57 of Josh Divers down low. Brandon Parks to the high side here. For the 75 in the books here at Bristol. Great battle there. Big Mac McDonald up front. Billy Van Meter, Chris Jones. Brandon Parks and Josh Divers round out your top 5. There's Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Brant Steven, and Joshua B. in the back here. Up front, no problem. Chris Jones still in that 3 spot. Brandon Parks charging. Josh Divers in the 5. Josh Divers starting the season off hot in these late model stocks, and we'll see if he can continue his dominance here tonight. Rick Kelly in that 6 spot. Anthony Monroe, Broken Axle Motorsports owner, Black Magic Studios on that 82 machine. There's Brant, Steven, and Josh B. Great battle brewing up right now. Brandon Parks working his way up, but it's Chris Jones up to the back bumper of that 23 machine. As Billy Van Meter maybe trying to save a little something here, chasing down this teammate. Billy Van Meter in that 23 out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Chris Jones right up behind him, and let's go to that CapsuleOfTimeLLC.com gearbox cam. Look at that. Make sure you guys check out CapsuleOfTimeLLC.com for all your cool gift ideas. Anything you need over there. They got a bunch of awesome gifts, man. Back up to the big shot. There you see it right there. Big Mac McDonald still the leader. Billy Van Meter. Chris Jones behind him. Brandon Parks, Josh Divers. Anthony Monroe trying to find his way around. There's Brant back there battling hard with Stephen Hott. Stephen Hott, there's Josh B in the mix also. A couple guys back here duking it out for 10th place. 11 of the 75 in the books, and a great battle back here between 8, 9, and 10. Good-looking group of guys right here trying to get something going. Stephen Hott's going to look to the inside of the 25. 25 said, sir. And there you have it. The 84 going to be clear down low there of the 25. Great battle here in the back. Keep that camera rolling on this battle right here. Door to door there. You saw the 84 to 25. Back up to the front. Big Mac, Billy Van Meter, Chris Jones duking it out. There's Brandon Parks, Josh Divers, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Steven, and Brant. These guys have been putting on a show back here. I know it's further in the back, but like I said, we share that camera time around here. If we got a battle brewing, oh, they make contact right there. Steven Hott in the 25 machine making contact back there for that 9th spot. 14 to 75 in the books here, and these guys are running side by side. Who wants it more? The 25 looking good, and he'll try to clear him there, and he'll clear it out. Big Mac McDonald, your leader. Billy Van Meter into 2 still. Chris Jones, Brandon Parks, Josh Divers, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Brant back there still. Steven and Josh B duking it out for 10th place. So great battles all across the board here. Chris Jones, though, trying to get up to that back bumper of Billy Van Meter. Fuel going to come out of premium tonight. 30% is what they got inside. 1 extra set of tires and 1 fast repair. Use them if you got them. That's what they say. 17 to 75 here at Bristol. Big Mac McDonald, your leader. Out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Billy Van Meter right behind him, though. You see him right there in that 23 machine. Dominating here so far tonight. Looking fantastic. Chris Jones right behind him out of Australia. And that's Sofa King Fast Sim Sports. Brandon Parks trying to get up here and maybe save some tires also. Your front guys trying to save a little bit. Rick Kelly not in the original shotgun machine. You got him in that 51 Rowdy Energy tonight. So I'll be just waiting on his paint scheme to come through. Anthony Monroe in the 82 Black Magic Studios. Getting it done. He's currently in the 7th spot tonight. There's Brant. He's able to get up and around. He's in the 8th spot. Steven Hott in the 84 in the 9th spot. And Joshua B rolling that brown machine in the 5. 20 of the 75 in the books. These guys have been keeping it clean and green. Great battle right here. Chris Jones feeling the pressure. Brandon Parks trying to find a little bit of grip here in that number 9 Hooters machine. You hear these things, man. They just start popping and bottoming out and all types of craziness. Brandon Parks right now right up to the back bumper of Chris Jones, and any moment now, there it is. The pass going to be looking to be made. Brandon Parks now comfortably. Oh, contact made, and oh, big hit right there. Chris Jones going into the wall there. Let's take a look at what happened right here. Oh, they made contact there. The Brandon just kind of used up Chris Jones right there. Not going to be happy with that, I'm sure. Chris Jones now going to have to come into the pits and get that thing serviced. Big Mac McDonald, still your leader, Brandon Parks, in that 3 spot now. Josh Divers in the 4, Rick Kelly. Chris Jones now coming into the pits. 24 of the 75 in the books. Billy Van Meter, Brandon Parks, Josh Divers, Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, Brant, Steven, and Josh. Josh Divers now going to have to work his way up there. Chris Jones going to come in there and get that thing fixed out. He'll be back out on the track. Rolling strong here tonight. Chris Jones. Tough break for him. You hate to see it. Billy Van Meter, though, no time at all. Got caught back up to his teammate there. Brandon Parks now into 3. Divers into 4. Rick Kelly, Anthony Monroe, and Brant. Josh Divers now up to the back bumper of Brandon Parks. Brandon Parks looking on that medium line there. You see Divers looking down low. Great battle here for 3rd. Parks into the wall hard right there. Tough break. A lot of damage to the front of that 9 machine now. Brandon Parks able to make the pass. Or excuse me, Divers able to make the pass on Brandon Parks. Divers now in that 3 spot. We had a Choice Inc. Esports 1-2-3 last night, looking like it could be a Chaos Motorsports 1-2-3 here tonight in the first race. 30 of 75 in the books. Big Mac McDonald. Won't look now, but Billy Van Meter in that mirror. In the 3 spot, Josh Divers there. And a beat up front end. You see that front end on Brandon Parks' machine? It looks tore up. A little bit of damage there. Not a whole lot, but it could be enough to slow him down a little bit. Steven and the boys back here. Good battle between Brant, Joshua, and Steven Hott back here. 31 of the 75. They got their own race going on back here for 7th, 8th, and 9th. Chris Jones coming out there. He's in last place right now after the contact with Parks put him up into the wall. 32 of the 75. Great battle still brewing right here. Joshua B to the inside of the 25. Billy Van Meter still back there in that 2 spot behind Big Mac, and you'll see the pass made right here. Even now going to come into pit road. He's going to pull that thing in. 33 of the 75 in the books right now. Pit strategy going to be coming in at a premium here, folks. 34 of the 75. Josh B able to make the pass. He's now in the 7th spot, up 3 spots, Josh B. Up front, still the battle. Big Mac, McDonald, Billy Van Meter, and Josh Divers. Brandon Parks probably going to have to use that fast repair. You can tell that thing is tore up. Not nearly as quick as it was. Anthony Monroe to the 5. Rick Kelly to the 6. There's Joshua and Brant. Oh, Brant hard into the wall there. You saw that for a second. Watch this. Brant just kind of bloop, drove it right in there and just, oh boy. Big Mac, Van Meter, Josh Divers looking good so far. Your top 3 here tonight. Brandon Parks, he's working his way, but he's injured in that 4 spot. Anthony Monroe making up a lot of ground here with that broken number 28 right in front of him. Anthony Monroe running strong tonight for Broken Axle Motorsports Black Magic Studios. On the side of that machine, Rick Kelly as Brandon Parks now coming down the pits here in the number 9 machine. Brandon Parks now in the pits here early, but he had some damage, and he got a pit anyway, so might as well go in there and get it done now. 82 pitting in this lap. He calls it out and lets them know. Throws it down the commit line. There you go. Anthony Monroe going to slide that 82 down, and there you go. Good pit stop for him. Going to come into lap 40 of the 75 right now, folks. Big Mac McDonald got the pressure of Billy Van Meter right behind him. Josh Divers in the 3. Rick Kelly going to pull the shotgun 51 down pit road here tonight. Yes, looking good so far. All these drivers out here tonight rolling it up. Big Mac's going to come down the pits there, and that's going to give Billy Van Meter. And look at the damage to the front of Big Mac here. What happened to the 16 machine? Oh, boy, he came down the road and...
Holy Jesus.
Oh, my God. Big hit right there. That's going to take some damage there, man. Good run so far for Big Mac, but a lot of damage going into pit road. Billy Van Meter, your race leader, Josh B there. Up to the number 2 spot, up 8 spots for the number 5 machine for Chaos. Joshua B rolling strong here tonight. Billy Van Meter, your race leader, Josh B in that 2 spot. Divers in the 3. Brant and Parks. McDonald still in the pits here. That car is toast, man. Had such a good run going. Unbelievable what happened as we saw him pull down pit road. Unbelievable. There's your new race leader in the number 5 machine. Josh B leading it here at Bristol tonight for Chaos Motorsports. I don't think we've ever said it, but he's doing it right now. 44 of the 75, Josh Barley, your leader here tonight. Rick Kelly would be proud. He's going to pull that number 5 down pit road, but he did it. Great job tonight from Josh. Billy Van Meter going to slide down the pit road, and here we go. Lap traffic going to play a role here right now. You see it, the 57 working his way underneath him, and there is Brandon Parks behind the 51. 51 rolling his line up right there, and you see Brandon Parks right up underneath him. Parks now trying to close that gap. 45 of the 75 in the books. Still some damage to the front of that 9, but maybe not as bad as it looks. But it seems to be affecting that car quite a bit. Josh Divers, your leader. Brandon Parks in that 2 spot. Joshua B coming out of the pits in the 3. Anthony Monroe in the 4. Jones in the 5. Jonesy didn't lose too much. He's back on the lead lap. So Josh Divers, 46 of the 75 here at Bristol, keeping them clean and green. Brandon Parks in the 2 spot in that number 9 Hooters machine. Joshua right now in a good battle here. He's got Anthony Monroe dipping to the inside. Now Anthony Monroe in the 82 machine to the P3. Anthony Monroe with one of his best races here so far in the late model stock tour. Looking good so far for Black Magic Studio. Josh B right behind him. There's Chris Jones up on the high side. Rick Kelly below him. Rick Kelly trying to get something going. 1 lap down at the moment. Jones 1 lap down. Stephen Hott 1 lap down. Brandt 1 lap down. McDonald 2 laps down. Van Meter 3 laps down. So, tough break. You hate to see it for those guys, man. They had such a good race running. And just screwed it up in the pits. Josh Divers, Brandon Parks, Anthony Monroe, your top 3. 26 laps here to go tonight. Late model stock. Josh Divers, your race leader. He's got about a 1.5, just a little bit over a second lead over Parks, but a 12-second gap between 3rd place. So a lot of guys got trapped on pit road. It looks like back from 5th all the way back to 10th, a lap down, if not more. 51 hard into the wall there. That's Brandt. He's going to have a little bit of that damage also. You see the 9 right behind him. Or excuse me, that is Rick Kelly. Not used to Rick being in that bright white, black. That's not Rick Kelly, but it is tonight. 23 laps left to go here at Bristol in the 614 Graphics Late Model Stock Series. Josh Divers, your leader. We're watching Brandon Parks, your 2nd place driver. He's trying to work his way up. Anthony Monroe in that P3 spot. Josh B back there in the 4. Rick Kelly in the 5. Yes, he's 1 lap down. Yes, Rick Kelly is 1 lap down at the moment. 21 laps left to go here at Bristol. Josh Divers, your leader. Parks in the 2. Anthony Monroe back there in that 3 spot. Josh B, though, he's digging. He's in the 4. He's got up 6 spots in this race. Same with Anthony Monroe, up 4. So, a lot of racing here, but he's your biggest mover in that number 5, Josh B. Farley looking good here tonight. Anthony Monroe right in front of him. You'll see the 25 there, and he'll stay up on the high side. Anthony Monroe trying to work that bottom line in. Look good with 18 laps to go here. Your lead lap cars trying to find a line. And, oh, man. Brandt hard off the wall there. Right down in front. Brandt out of control here. He hit that wall hard and then right down into the 5. Man, big hit right there to the 5 machine. And he's going to be damaged hard. You saw Brandt there. Up there out of the way. Lap traffic trying to play a role here, but I got up into the wall as he tried to stay. Josh B damaged on the bottom of the track, and tough break for that 5 as he was running strong here tonight. Josh Divers, your leader. Brandon Parks in the 2. Anthony Monroe in the 3 spot, and there is Josh in that 5 machine, and that thing is toast. Tough break for the 5. He was running strong tonight. Josh Divers, your leader. Brandon Parks in the 2. Anthony Monroe in the 3. Stephen Hott working his way up to the 4 spot. Brandt, after that incident there, he bounced off the wall, and then unfortunately the 5 was right there. So no ill intent, just accident. Wrong place, wrong time. You hate to see it. Man, what a run Josh B had running tonight, man. Very strong performance. Late in this one, though. Didn't get involved with an incident there. No harm of his own, but one of the best races he's done so far. Brandon Parks to the 2. Anthony Monroe still in the 3 right now. Stephen Hott, his teammate, right behind him in the 4. And there is Brandt. He's currently in the 5 spot. McDonald, Billy Van Meter in the 7, but he's 3 laps down after pit road issues. Chris Jones, same deal. He had an incident with Brandon Parks, put him back a few laps. Rick Kelly in the pits. Josh B. Yeah, unfortunate for him. Tough break, man. 11 laps to go here tonight. Josh Divers, dominating performance here tonight for Chaos. Front end damage and all. Brandon Parks in the 2. Anthony Monroe hanging on to that 3 spot. Steven just wanting to cruise back here in the 4th. And he's working his way up there. He's in the top 5. Josh Divers, no problem for him tonight, man. Keeping it clean and green. That's what it's about. Right after this, the Chaos Send It series over at LA Coliseum. Coming up. But right now, your race leader, Josh Divers, looking to continue his dominance here in the 614 Graphics Late Model Stock Series division. Looks solid here tonight. Brandon Parks in that 2 spot. Anthony Monroe, if he's got enough fuel in there, in that 3 spot. And Stephen Hott looking good here also. He's into 4, racing for, getting it done. Racing for Broken Axle. Moving up. These guys are finding their way around with 7 laps to go. Rick Kelly right there. A little bit slower after you've seen that incident in the wall there. He hasn't really bounced back too good here. As you see Josh Divers look to the inside of him. Brandon Parks now looking to do the same thing. He'll speed up here and work his way up with 6 laps to go. Brandon Parks cruising his way up there. Anthony Monroe in that 3 spot. Josh B, man, tough break for him. You hate to see it, but it was an ill intent, nothing in purpose. It was a racing deal, but you hate to see it for him. He had such a good car going tonight in that number 5 machine. Stephen Hott back there in the 4, though. Brandt in the top 5. Big Mac McDonald, he was running a great clean race. Him and Van Meter both, but McDonald ran into the pit wall coming down the pits there, so tough break for him. Brandon Parks now working his way up here with 2 laps to go. Josh Divers, your race leader. 2 more times around Bristol. Brandon Parks in the 2, Anthony Monroe still in the 3. Brandon Parks working his way up there. He's trying to get these laps ticked off here. White flag coming out this time by for Josh Divers and Team Chaos in that 57. One more time around for Divers. Josh Divers, one of the best in the business when it comes to racing these late model stocks, taking care of business here again tonight at Bristol. Dominating performance there for Chaos. Josh Divers going to take care of it tonight here at Bristol. Brandon Parks going to bring it home in that P2 spot. And Anthony Monroe, Broken Axle Motorsports out of Texas, going to bring it home in the number 3 spot. Unofficial results left of the screen. Good run there tonight, boys. All right, good run. Top 3, Divers, Parks, Monroe. Good race, boys. Good, clean stuff. There was a couple incidents there we saw, but like I said, no ill intent. Everything looked clean tonight. Very good race. Top 3. Get in there. All right, good run tonight. We'll get with Anthony Monroe, your P3 driver, getting that 82 Black Magic Studio. Rolling down the front stretch here, Brandon Parks, and there is Josh Divers. Going to wheel that thing around here, and there you go. Josh Divers getting the win here tonight. Great job from him and the boys. All right. You get these guys lined up and gridded up here, and we'll get post-race interviews underway here in just a second, and then we'll get that Chaos Send It series ready to roll. All right, let's go. We're getting parked here. Okay, there you go. These guys have gotten a lot better at parking, believe it or not. They really have. There we go. All right, perfect. Let's start off with the 3rd place driver in the 82 out of Texas, Anthony Monroe. You got a copy.
Yes, sir, got you.
Hey, good race, 4 spots here, and pit road played crucial role here tonight. A couple guys struggled, hit pit wall, a couple of different issues, but you guys kept it true and good here, up 4 spots. Break down your race for us tonight.
Yeah, actually, believe it or not, since they brought these new late models out, I haven't even raced them here, so it was definitely a learning experience. I just couldn't find that couple extra, hundredths of a second to get up to our Parks and Divers, but it was a good race. I pitted about halfway. I figured that'd be good. That way we had a yellow, we'll get out from there. And yeah, it was good. I mean, yeah, had some fun.
Yeah, absolutely. Job well done. Congratulations again on the P3 here tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Broken Axle Motorsports and Magic Studios. Make sure you hit them up for all your painting needs. They did a good job painting this car.
Absolutely. There you have it. Anthony Monroe, P3 here tonight at Bristol. Welcome down to our 2nd place driver out of Waterford, Michigan. Owner and operator of Next Level Racers in the 28. Brandon Parks, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. I got you.
Hey, great race. Awesome finish there, man. You guys were killing it, rocking and rolling up 3 spots. And I tell you what, caution free at Bristol. We got 10 guys out here. Something was going to happen, but a lot of the incidents and accidents were on pit road, so no yellows thrown for that. And man, tell you what, great race, P2. Break down your run for us.
Yeah, man, it was a good one. I'm not real great with these late models and these new ones, whatever late model stocks. But they're a ton of fun. I love the way they sound. They're great cars to run. I had a little incident early on. I don't even know who it was, but I was on the inside and someone was on my outside and made a little bit of contact. So I apologize to whoever that was. It looked like they kind of lost a little bit behind me, so I apologize for that. But overall, man, great race. Divers, we both, I think, made pretty good pitch strategies there. And then he came out just ahead of me, and from there I wasn't able to catch up to him. He had a great race, and I'll take second.
Yeah. I think the incident you're referring to was Chris Jones. Yeah, ended up hitting the wall there, bouncing out, and then yeah, definitely ruined his night. But he's been able to get back out there, and great job again, Parks here. Congrats again on the P2 tonight. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, sorry, Chris, man. He's a great dude. So apologize, Chris. That for sure was my bad. Car just washed up on me and they had contact, so sorry to him. But yeah, I'd like to thank my team. Next Level Racers, my buddy sitting next to me said shotgun this race, my buddy J-Mo. I'd like to thank everybody else who comes out to these, and you for putting them on.
Absolutely. There you have it. Brandon Parks, P2 here tonight at Bristol, whatever night of our race winner. Keeps that dominant performance going here in the late model stock series. Josh Divers in the 57, you got a copy.
Yeah, bud.
Well, you took that championship in the super late models, and we're 3 races into this, and you're looking real good here to start the season early here, man. Another win here tonight at Bristol. You had that thing rolling up 3 spots, and it looks like you were going to chase down your teammates here. Big Mac McDonald had the good-sized lead there. Van Meter was in the 2, and then all hell broke loose going down into the pits, and you're the only one out of those boys to keep it straight and narrow, and the only Chaos Motorsports guy on the lead lap tonight. So good job on that, and congrats on the win, and break down your race for us.
Yeah, man, I knew with them 2 guys on the front row, I could kind of hang back behind Jones and Parks, let them go, and I just sat back there and stayed tired, man. I knew I could do it, and we eventually got past Jones and Parks, and we ended up just getting up there. But they were flying up there, man. But they had some trouble on pit road, and we were talking amongst ourselves, and I got down there no problem, didn't have no penalties. I come out, and had an incident with a lap car, but I mean, it's just some miscommunication that happened, I reckon. But I thought it was going to cost me the race. I got some damage on the front end because of it, but I was able to get back out and keep her going and keep in front of Parks. So I'll take a win for sure, man. I like this place. I love racing here. It's always some good racing, so I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. Dominated performance. Congratulations again on the big win here tonight, Josh. And who's some great sponsors you want to thank?
Yeah, man, I'd like to thank you for putting it on, all the drivers that come out, Circle City Raceway, Edco Weldon, Chaos Motorsports, all them guys, man.
Awesome work. There you have it. Josh Divers getting the win here tonight in the late model stock series. Takes the win. Parks in the 2. Monroe going to round out your top 3. Great race, guys. Fantastic run.